Step inside the velvet room, the candles flicker low. Cards are shuffling in her hands, the secrets start to glow. A pendulum is swinging wide, the answers start to become clear. Spirit's got a tale for you, lean closer, lend your ear. Miss Chris the mystic, reading through the veil. A twinkle in her eye and a tied up ponytail. Tarot on the table, pendulum in tune. She waves her hand like a wand and the spirit sends us right through. Whispers from the beyond. Crystal ball is humming soft like thunder in a dream. She laughs and winks. The future's not as uncharted as it seems. Candles flicker, the incense curls, and the guides begin to sing. Choose your path, will guide the way. You never know what fate will bring. Miss Chris the mystic, dancing with the fates, opens up the doorway through the golden gates. Pendulum is swaying, secrets start to bloom. She'll hand you starlight riddles wrapped in mystery without gloom. Cards flip fast, a tower falls, but wait, the wheel still turns. The devil burns and a fool learns. The pendulum keeps swinging, her ears rigging. Oh, the message it is bringing. Miss Chris the mystic, keeper of the keys. She'll tell you what the spirits say while sipping on her coffee. If you feel a tingle, if you hear the trees dance, if you feel a breeze, it's just your guide through Miss Chris, dropping clues in perfect time to put you at ease. Don't forget to appear. Don't forget to appease the spirits with an offering. Of course, there's still no guarantees, for no messages are not always full of glee, but they're already foreseen.
Hello everyone. Thank you again for joining us for another Divination Wednesday. We read cards, charms, wellness runes, witches runes. We might even do a little astrology today. It's up to the spirits and you to decide what will be your reading. Thank you again for joining us. If you would be so kind as to take this time to share out this video and leave a like, we'd greatly appreciate it. Sit back and enjoy the show. I'll be with you shortly.
Sorry, lovelies, I was writing down the list. So if I got it right, Robert, you let me know. Robert, Kieran, Jay Knows, Nina Tired, Rocks, 1979, Jin, Pam, Kelly, and Roxanne Tracy. I never made a voodoo doll, but I may try. Lisa, would you like a reading? Sorry, I'm here. I'm going to put my other background today, so I feel like a little more darkish today. Not just voodoo doll work. I will try. I will ask the spirits about that. If I could do it, I will. Hi, Jeff. All righty. I apologize. We are back on schedule. I think I was only, well, I put 7:05, so I wasn't late because I put the time. I put the 5 minutes late that I was going to start. So, um, but yeah, allergies are acting up, and my friend passed away, and I wanted to make him a song, so I was busy doing that, and the song for Eddie's on Monday, so I wanted to finish that. So I was busy. Whose Ouija board? I don't know. Whose? Is this 20 questions? I'm sure not tired. Lost Keys, yeah. Um, I think I did the funniest song yet for that. Anyway, let's see. But you guys came a little after Carl. My friend Carl, he was very sick, and he used to. Hi, Kathy. He used to come every time Mary and I were live on Thursday. He used to come, and he would be on Mary's channel because we do it on both. And he would always hang out with Raven. You see him sometimes in our chat, Shire. Yeah, and he passed away. So, uh, and it was like I didn't hear from him for a little while, but I was figuring, oh, like Mary must have heard from him. And then Mary's like, "Did you hear from him?" I'm like, "No," and then that's how we found out. So I lost my keys hiking in the woods once. Wasn't on a trail. I found them the next day. Where did you find them? That's some glitch in the matrix stuff. It's your birthday? Happy birthday, Kieran! Cassie, are you wanting on the list? Okay, here we go. For Robert. Who do we have? Madison, right? Let me not forget their names. Ooh, we're going to see what the fairies have to tell you. Today we're going to do fairy oracles and spirit advice cards. So that there'll be short messages on the cards, but they'll be straight to the point, and then we'll give you a message from your guide. How are you, Jen? I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're well. You're really thinking about it. What'd you do, Robert? when they're really thinking about it, I go, I don't know. It's either good or bad. Let's see. Let's see your first one. Look in a book. Wherever your questions right now are, you'll find the answers in a book The word you find will bring the insight you seek. Okay. And your next one is the magical gateway. Hi, darling. It takes courage and trust to venture into the unknown. Yet this is where the greatest rewards are. It's time to step boldly forward without looking back. And then your last card, Robert, is life's energy. The happy fairy of sunshine brings lots of life-giving energy. She reminds you to shine your light and to reveal anything in the shadows that needs to be healed. Oh, okay. And let's see what your guide has to say. I'm doing great, thank you. I've been traveling. I'm currently Yay! I knew you said you were getting ready to go. I didn't know you got there. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. You remember Carl? So sorry to hear that. Yeah, I said maybe some of you remember. He would come in and he was so knowledgeable about so many different things. Yeah, next week, his song will, not next week, the week after, because I have so many songs. I'll probably put it out unless I put his first. I don't know, but you'll hear it. I might put it on members first, so if yours are a member, you'll hear it. Okay, let's see, Robert, what your guide has for you. Let's see. Okay, well, this is a no news is good news, Robert. Robert, there's not much to say except the same old, same old. So basically, what they've been telling you. So go back a few readings, and the three last readings probably going to be about the same. Um, don't waste another second waiting for something to happen. Go make it happen. Go live the best life. Oh, that's nice. Uh, yeah, just go do it already. Frick are you waiting for? Okay, now I know she said you had a question. Oh, the answer is yes. Yes, yes, yes. You had a question, and the answer is yes. So there you go. That is for Mr. Robert. Hi, Jen. Hey, Cody. Hello to you. I hope you're doing well, honey. Well, I know I just talked to you the other day, so I know you're not doing too bad, and I'm glad to see you. You're welcome, Robert. Next, we have Kieran, the birthday girl, and I know she. Hi, Lori. I know Kieran had a question, I think, up there. Let me go look at it. Family and financial. Okay, brilliant. I went back. I found it, Kieran. Thank you. Okay. Okay, let's see what here we have. Which one do you want to read? Ooh, you're going to get spirit advice. So here we go. These are a little newer, so I don't read them as much, these cards, when the occasion calls for them, but oh, oh, did you want this one? No. Okay, let's see what you have. So the first one is practice self-reflection. Hey, Mr. J, how are you, darling? So introspection, self-awareness, self-discovery, and growth. And then your next one is practice self-care. So nurture yourself, rejuvenate yourself, restoration of your well-being, basically. Practice patience, waiting, enduring, perseverance, and trust. So let's see what your message is. Long message for your birthday, Kieran. Okay. Hi, Kyle. Tired. I'm tired. Kieran, from your guide, please think that stress and worry leads to energy unwanted by your body. In this situation of family, you need not stress as much as you do. Even in the finance department, things are going to fall into place, but only if you can be unbothered and unstressed, and your energy is good and you have your head about you. By the way, happy day of the Luna. I guess that's her way of saying happy birthday to you. So that's where that rejuvenation card came in, right? So reflexively, you have to either meditate. I would do both. Meditate, cleanse your aura, and try to do like relaxing exercises so you can de-stress a little. Because if you're tense or worried too much and you throw off your aura, you can't see like things, messages maybe the guides are giving you and stuff like that, right? So did you watch that? That was so freaking hysterical. I just died. I love that video. Every time I'm stressed or like a little off, I watch that video. It makes me laugh so much. If you guys didn't see it, just go to my page where I put all the posts, and I posted a video about these cops. It must have been my last one. Yeah, I was in stitches. Yeah. Yep, that one was funny. You did you I think you had a question for me too, Kieran. Sorry. I didn't forget your question, my love. She had a question. Yeah. Yes, okay. The answer to your question is yes too, Kieran. I forgot, but didn't. I forgot, but didn't. I got caught up thinking about that video. Okay, Jay Knows is next. Jano, if you know Janos. Hi, Eddie. Love the video, by the way. Great. Only you and Danny watched it. Everybody else will see it on Monday at your show. I don't think I ever read for you, did I, Jay Knows? I don't think I have a spirit guide here. And I have a lot of people's guides listed. I don't see yours. So it take me 1 second to get in touch because I totally forgot. I put you on the list, Jen, and I put Kathy, Jen, and Lori at the end. So is that hi Colt, a hot cannoli. I don't know if I'd like a hot cannoli. Chocolate chips would be all melty. Okay. I'm sorry. Tell me your name, darling. Okay. Okay. And we have some cards, but are you okay with those, or you want like a regular deck? So this is the first time we're reading together. I have this one. You're just gonna have to tell me if it's reversed or what. It's regular. Okay, we're gonna give you some. Hi, Andre. I've been doing well, thank you, Andre. Okay, here we go. Who's not hit the thumbs up yet? Don't forget that. Getting too much exercise in. That's it. It's like when you do too much exercising and your muscles hurt. I hope it's just that. You exercised your legs too much. Which one did you want? Okay. One more for you, J Nose, and we'll see what's going on. This one? This way? Okay. Here we go. Let's see what we got for you. The first one you got is the Eight of Swords. And it's self-entrapment. So you're having like some negative thoughts, doom and gloom, feeling like your hands are tied, or that you're having a crisis, or you have a situation that could become a crisis. So you're kind of stressing out lately. So then you have the Ten of Wands, which is lay your burdens down. Readjust, release, reduce, get your priorities straight, prioritize things, and delegate some responsibility. It's okay not to be able to do everything. Ooh, and then you have the Temperance. Lack of perspective. So discord, imbalance, antagonizing, excess. You're you're not focused on the right things at this time on your path. So let's see the message from your guide. Dog, who are you barking at? There's nobody here. Stop. Or he's probably barking at one of the guides. Because he's been fine the whole day. Probably saw somebody came by. Stop. Hey. Noonie. What's the matter? Okay, relax. Nobody's bothering you. Nobody came for you. Go sit down. Okay, go sit down. Everything's okay. Go sit down. Poor dog. My daughter's dog. Here he is. You want to say hi, Noonie? No, it's going to go behind me and sit because it got scared. Of what? Okay. So let's see J-Nose. Stop. Go ahead, my darling. Sorry. so hot the pages are stuck together. Okay, so life is full of burden most times, but it's also beautiful and full of wonder if you let it be. Really try writing things down. Make a list of the top 4 things, Jay knows, you want to happen this year. You want to achieve, you want to put into motion. Write them down every day. Look at them and say, I'm going to do this to help towards, whichever one. Focus on only those 4 things. Don't be bombarded with nonsense from others. Don't let them lay their burdens on you. You only need to worry about you and the closest people to you. That was nice. Okay. And do you have a yes or no question you're thinking of? Oh, the answer is yes? Okay. So the answer to your question, Jay knows, is yes. Yes. Thank you. It was lovely meeting you. Oh, so you're now TikTok famous, Jen? I hope that helps, sweetie. And Jay knows, and yeah. Okay. Next is going to be Nina. I just need to get tissues because my obviously allergies are not liking me today. I'll be right back. Okay. Oh, thank you, Eddie. Um, just a little love from us to you. Oh, thank you so much. Don't remove yourself from stage, girl. Okay. Nina, um, let's see what your guide wants to read for you. Always on spot. Was spot on. I know. Sometimes your guides, well, you know what it is. Your guides are spot on all the time. But I credit myself in understanding them. So that's my job, to understand them. Okay. Nina, you're gonna get the fae folk. So yeah. The fairy folk. Okay. I'm sorry. You want a quick look at them. That's right, Nina. Okay, let's see what we got. I'm sure you'll find it. Okay. And here we go for Nina. So your first one is stargazing. I wish the light, I wish there was a way that the light wouldn't reflect. But anyway, because they're pretty cards. It's hard to see them. Anywho, um, when you gaze at the stars, you give yourself fairy focus. Your intentions will flow more freely and reveal what you need to know about your situation. Ooh, there's a message in the stars, as they say, for you, Nina. The next one is finding balance. Find the balance between your work, rest, and playtime, and you will have more energy, harmony, and productivity in your life. Take a power nap once in a while. Ooh. And then you have the hidden depths. So something hidden is about to come to light, perhaps a secret or a memory at the back of your mind. When we expose what's hidden, we can become free. Okay, interesting. I like that card. Oh, thank you, Andre. Let's go and see what Nina's guide has to say today. I'll write it. I thought we were done and I almost didn't write her last line. I heard it and I'm like, yeah. And then she's like, write it. I'm like, okay, here we go, Nina. There's many new things we learn about ourselves every day. We grow, we change gears, we even get wrenches thrown into those gears sometimes, and we have to change what we were doing. This is one of those times. You're stuck in the gear of reverse, and we need to go forward. Her last line to you: take that for what it's worth. She wanted you to have that line, wanted to make sure it was in there. So something in that whole thing about years, something, there's a hidden message in there somewhere too. They got messages in the stars for you, hidden messages in your readings, um, for you to decipher. But I know you have a question for me, so let's go. Let's see what it is. Okay, okay, the answer to the question is yes. Good. Fabulous. You get a yes too. You get a yes and you get a yes. I'm going to give you a yes too. I always hope these are good yeses, but sometimes you don't know. There you go, Eddie. And 11's my lucky number, so you know, there's that. And there was just 11 people in the chat. Yeah. Yeah. Whatever path you're on, you stalled and you kind of started going backwards for whatever reason. The past sometimes catches up with us. But they're telling you just go forward here. Forget that bullshit. Okay. Now it's tired. Are you ready for me, tired? I know she's ready. Was Reverend here? Hello, Reverend, if you're here. I don't think I said hello to you. I hope I didn't miss anybody. Let me read the list. We're going to do Tired, and then we have Roxanne 1979, Jen, Pam, Kelly, Roxanne Tracy, Kathy, Jen, Lori, Andre. Did I miss anybody? Let me know now. Or forever hold your peace. Well, maybe I'm psychic. Yeah, there you go, Eddie. Okay, that one. All right, let's see what they got for you, Tired. Interesting. Okay. This one. Okay, here we go. Your first card. We don't care your spelling. Your first card, Tired, is Protection. The fairies of protection are shielding you with a magical fairy ring of love and light. Practice psychic protection before embarking on any spiritual work. So recently, maybe your protections are a little weak. Rise those babies up because obviously something's going on. Because then your next one is protect your dreams. You are the guardian of your precious dreams, and they are safe in your care. Keep them close to your heart until you're ready to release them. Ooh, and then you have motivation. When spring approaches, the flower fairy urge you to spring into action. If there's something you've been merely thinking about doing, they say get busy and do it. Ah, okay, but you've been doing a lot of new stuff. So you've been a busy beaver. So let's see if you have something new you've been thinking of. Now's the time to go do it. Tired. Your spirit guide before she started the sentence. Don't start yet. I gotta tell her the funny. Your spirit guide went and to take a deep breath before he started talking. Okay, go ahead. Okay. All right. Let's say how you want to word it. Um, okay. She'll know what we mean or you mean. Okay. Here you go, tired. It was hard figuring out how to say it, but I think you'll understand it, okay? Your mind, thoughts, and dreams are the most important thing in the world, to your world and to everybody else. That's their most important thing. Protect yours. You're a highly spiritual person, and because of that, outside influences, spirit ones, not people, we're talking spirits, can infiltrate when your protections are unguided, or this was the word we couldn't figure out, unguided or left not refreshed. So if you have like something you say to put your guard on or whatever, that has to be either strengthened or said more often. So that's what they say by, you have to refresh your protections more. Look into that. For now, I will leave you with, not every message comes from within or from us, meaning your guides. So take that how you will. That is your message from your guide. She has a question. Okay, you have a question for me. Well, for you. Okay, the answer to your question is yes, too. And that's for you. Kelly, it's good to see you. It was it's a male who gave the reading. And so I want to say it's a higher up. Just say male for you. And that breath was because he didn't exactly know how to say that, I guess, because fumbling with the right words, but I told him we'll make it work. So just say what you're going to say and I can explain it. I think we did okay. You definitely understand it. I'm sure you understand. Hey, Christina. Your YouTube kept really? Okay, Roxanne's there. Really? That's odd. Why? Is that maybe she messaged me? Is she in the bushes? No, she didn't message me. Oh, that's strange. Already working on it. Fabulous. Good. Okay. I knew you'd understand it. Okay. Roxanne, 1979 is a friend. Every time I say your name now, I'm going to sing it. Oh, I thought you meant from my channel only, but you're talking about from YouTube itself. Like, what do they have her on a like mini band or something? Because sometimes they give her that. Like, if she gets like too many copyrights, they'll give her like a, they'll kick her like for a day or whatever, like whatever they do YouTube, or they'll kick you off the stream when you're doing a copyright that can't be shown in any state. Sometimes, who knows, if she was playing a song. No, she couldn't see her chat. Oh yeah, then that's just a connection thing. So YouTube didn't kick her off. Okay, here we go. Roxanne, 1979. Let's see what they're going to read for you. Oh, you're getting spirit advice. Oh, her stream was frozen. Yeah, that's all just connection problems. It's probably like it's so hot where Benny is. I think it's like probably like 102 where she is, or maybe higher today. So she might just be having that heat problem. Oh, you want those? Okay, she just had it all ready. Like she just was like, "These are the ones." I went to put some back because I thought she just wanted the first one. She's like, "What are you doing? Those are all hers." So here you go. I better read it in the way it came out. Okay, so the first one is practice forgiveness. Okay, release, healing, peace, and compassion. Your next one is trust in the universe. Hey, Corey. But I'm still alive. Good. I'm glad to see you. And I'm glad you're still alive. Trust in the universe. Faith, surrender, and divine timing. And then you have embrace change. Transformation, growth, evolution, adoption. Okay. Let's see what that all means for Roxanne. Oh, okay. You ready, Roxanne? Hi, Kim. You're never alone. Even when you are in the physical sense alone, like nobody's around, just know we, your guides, and the universe hear your thoughts when you yell them in your head. So even if you think we don't know, we do. And then he let out a little ha. And then he said, we're not stalkers. That's our job. And as I wrote job, that's when I got hysterical because the line, like I write it, I'm writing, I'm so focused on what I'm writing, I don't hear the whole line, but that was fun. So he said, ha, we're not stalkers. That's our job. Anyway, find peace with that and yell as much as you want internally. We hear you even when you think that the thoughts are trivial and bothersome. So basically, you've been holding in some stuff that you're really like, oh, I shouldn't bother anybody with it or whatever. But internally, it's bothering you. It could be one thing or multiple. And the guides want you to know they hear you, and obviously they're giving you their empathy with this, and B, probably working to help you. Just so you know. And let's see what we have for you. And the answer to your question is yeah. Yeah. Great. It's good to see you, Corey and Corey. Okay. So I hope that made sense to Miss Roxanne. Okay, Roxanne, you got it. You understood it. Everything's cool. Fabulous. Okay, Jen is going to be next, but we did, I think, 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we did 6, so it's break time. I have to stretch. My back knows when it's like 5, but right now it was like 6. So let me stretch, and then we'll be right back at you.
Three Roxannes. Oh, there are 3 Roxannes in the chat at any given time. There's a Roxanne Arfield, a Roxanne Tracy, but there's only one Roxanne, 1979. There she is with a smile and a wave, always throwing a lifeline. Roxanne, 1979, is a friend of mine, dropping knowledge like it's tomorrow. She's always nice and calm, making you feel sublime. She's always quick to chime in with optimism and a kind word. Roxanne, 1979, has a spine of steel and a heart that's real. You know it's a good time when Roxanne, 1979, is hanging out with you in chat. Late nights rolling by, avatars flickering in the dark. Everybody is typing over everybody else, but somehow she leaves her mark. There may be 3 Roxannes in the chat at any given time, with their woke aura standing up for peace and fighting against crime. However, Roxanne, 1979, is our rocks, if you will. You may come across her at the 21st century suffragettes or drill wheels, but when she's in my chat, a thrill. The comments fly drill wheels. But when she's in my chat, what the frills? These are voices like the madness, steady as the midnight moon, bringing people back together before the whole thing goes boom. You can feel the whole vibe. She's the second that she appears. People laughing a little louder, forgetting all their fears. Some people typing anger, some just want attention. But Roxanne, 1979 brings heart every single time until the night fades into sunrise. The live screen goes black, but we'll keep coming back for people like Roxanne, who's always in the chat. There's a Roxanne on to you. A Roxanne Tracy. But there's only one Roxanne. 1979, and she's always a friend of mine.
There we go, Roxanne's song. I do love that song. And I always, every time I'm in the 21st century suffragettes and I see the Roxanne's come in, I always start singing it. And I say all your names. Okay, next is gin. Let's see what we got. Oh, you're going to get the regular ones too. Your guide likes the regular ones. Okay. Which way? I think they're. Oh, sorry, I missed it. You have to do it one more time. I thought it flipped over, but it turned back around before I grabbed it. That one? Okay. Here we go. So your first one is the Four of Cups, and it's on self-awareness. Focus, engagement, enthusiasm for life, gratitude, seize the day, proactive. Then your next one is the Nine of Wands, and it's on test of faith. Courage, boundaries, grit, determination, faith, endurance, holding the line, persistence, and maintaining. Oh, I never read this one. And then you have the Summer Solace, and it's on pinnacle of success. Timing in a few weeks. Let go of control, celebrate life, have summer fun. Telling you to take a break, Jen. All right, let's see what your guide says about that. Are your ponytail planchettes? No, I didn't put my planchette earrings on or anything. They are, it's a heart. They're two hearts. They're two different kinds of hearts. But kind of this big heart does look like it, eh? Okay. Mm, okay, Jen. Here we go. Um, but there's some people still here, Kim. They're somewhere in the bushes. This is Jin. Jin. Sorry. Okay, and those cards were for Jin. Jin. Here we go. Too many times we let our passion take over our rational thought, and we get lost in the shuffle between our feelings on a situation or situations. There are no winners when you are both losing the fight. Look to get your point across differently and lose some of that passion. I'm thinking they're meaning stubbornness when they say passion in quotation. He doesn't want to call you stubborn, but he's calling you stubborn. Okay. I'm calling you stubborn. He's saying you're passionate. Whatever. All right. Sure, you have a question for me. Is the answer yes? Okay. And the answer to your question is yes, Jim. Sorry, it's my damn accent. It's my damn accent. So we're just waiting on Jin to see if that was understandable, if he needs anything else. And the next will be Pam. I haven't seen Pam. Are you hiding in here, Pam, my darling? She must have been in the beginning because they wrote her on the list, but I haven't seen her type anything. Oh, you're welcome, Jin. And thank you to your spirit guide for saying it so lovely when I was just like, just say stubborn. He's like, no, passionate. All right, next, who do we got? Oh, we were waiting on Pam. Pam, I'm here. I'm in the background. Okay, great, Pam. I hope you and the grandkiddos are doing well. Let's see what your guides have for you, Pam. Okay, let's see what we got for Pam. We're going to give you some fairy folk cards too. That one, right? Okay, I want to make sure. Oh, you wanted that one. But did you want the other one too? Let's see. Okay, good. She wanted the both of them, and I only picked the one, and then she pulled that same one again. Okay, here we go. Making them do double the work. The first one, Pam, is precious time. The fairy of time wants you to experience every moment fully and make the most of your precious time. Be mindful not to waste others' time either. And then you have nature's signs. Be be they wrote it so small. Oh, be perceptive to the subtle messages from nature as you go about your day. Nature talks to us continuously. We need only to open our hearts and our minds. Were they not the one who told you to, even though it's cold, to open the window? They're really telling you to really, really get in tune with nature. Um, and that might be because your spirit animal is a nature oriented one, you know, because like cats and dogs and stuff are domesticated, but some animals just like the outdoors, right? So be more helpful if you connect the outdoors with them. And then you have transformation, and this was the one to make sure she wanted to give you that she picked twice. Okay, the fairy tells you to surrender to transformation in your life that's happening for your highest good. Embrace your transformation. The best you is still yet to come. Okay, those are nice cards. Let's see what we have from your guide. Well, thanks. Okay, Pam, here you go. Yes, he was saying to me, yeah, that's what I meant. Go outside and dig your feet in the dirt. Stick your toes in the sand and slide your hand across water. Now, this could be even if you fill up your a bowl and just if you can't get outside, you could fill up a bowl with water and like slide your hands across it, um, and meditate. You're going to make a great transformation. You will be the butterfly you were meant to be, with your wings spread wide. Don't be afraid to fly. Ooh, so something um this transformation could be like something really new and exciting coming into your life, or it could be like a like your last spiritual awakening to really show you something you need to know to carry on with you. That's really lovely. That was a good reading. Let's see if you had a question for me, Pam. Is the answer yes? Okay. And the answer to your question is yes. Mhm. Yes to you. No, Kim, I'm sure it's fine. I put you on there. You'll have a while to wait, but you're all good. Okay. That was a yes for Pam, right? Now we have Kelly, Roxanne, Tracy, Kathy, Jen, Lori, Andre, Kim. That's what we got. I see all these yays, but I don't know what it means. The babies are growing like weeds and all doing well. Ah, I know. Do you know, Pam, my grandson has been here for a little over a month now. And whew, has me running ragged. I forgot what it was like to have a 3.5-year-old. And like I've been with him, like he sleeps here every night. I take him out for a walk into the coffee shop every morning, or we play in the backyard or whatever. So I'm with him, 3 hours at night before he goes to sleep, and 3 hours in the morning after he wakes up. So 6 hours a day. We had a longer walk this morning because my daughter was doing something. So we had a longer walk. So he stayed with me until 12, when usually he gets home after the coffee shop like 10:30, between 10 and 10:30. So he stayed with me a little longer. He calls me at 5 o'clock. What are you doing? You want to watch me eat? I was like, you can't be serious. You're not sick of me already? That baby. No, you didn't. I have you on the list, Lori. But they were on it. Everybody came in like the seconds, put their names in. So we had a longer list today, but you didn't miss anything. We're still here. Here we go. Kelly's next. What are we reading for Kelly? Oh, okay. Faye folk for you too. Yeah, calls me so I can watch him eat. Like, so, ooh, you want that one? Okay. They usually know. Oh, there you go. I'm like, they usually know which ones they want. Okay, here we go. Your first one is moon energy. That's surprising. Anyway, energy. Surrender to the natural ebb and flow of life. If you're feeling confused, this fairy comes to calm emotions and reassure you that peace of mind is possible. Then you have music. Listen carefully, for there may be a message in the music you hear. Music can lift your soul, rekindle memories, and charm fairies to your door. Interesting. And then you have celebration. Get ready to let your hair down and celebrate. It's time to go out to dance and play. An invitation could be on the way. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Okay, Kelly, here you go. You have our little wrapper on your hands here. The day will come for you where you're going to need to scoot a bit out of your comfort zone. It's not always a bad thing. In fact, this one isn't bad at all. That's for sure, for sure. They made sure to say it twice. That's for sure, for sure. Be on the lookout for the one who wears stripes a lot. Don't interact with that one. I'm assuming this is a living person, the one with stripes. Yeah, yeah. Uh, the one who wears the one who wears stripes a lot. That one's not one for you to interact with. Okay. I'm sure Kelly has a question. I wrote down yes, but who knows? The answer is yes. Okay, okay. So I did hear her right. Yes. Yeah, so something's gonna come up and you're gonna be like, oh, I don't know, I don't like that. But they're telling you it's gonna be good for sure, for sure. And then I don't know who the striped person is, but I like that they did it as a poem or a song with the. Okay, yeah. Okay, Roxy Tracy's next. Roxanne Tracy. You're welcome, love. Thank you. I hope you're good. I know you've been busy. Yay, I'm here. Okay, great. So, oh, what do you want to read for, my darling? Okay, so I want to give you the regular ones too. So let's see. Okay, ready? And this one, up, down, otherwise. Okay, let's see. Interesting cards. Thank you so much, Kelly. So the first one you got was the King of Cups, which is emotional mastery. Okay, emotionally balanced, heart-centered, kind-hearted, understanding, highly intuitive, self-awareness, uh, diplomatic, artistry, psychic, and feelings. So this card's those obviously are the traits you have, but they're saying in general you have more than that. But these are the ones they're pulling out because these are the ones you're gonna need for your next situation. Coming up, your next big situation. Those are the ones you're gonna have to pull out when you get that one. Then you have the Eight of Swords, and it's release limiting beliefs. Mental strength. It's up to you. Take back your power. Set free. Escape. Conquer self-doubt or any doubt you may have. Is the Eight of Swords. And then you have the Emperor, which is divine masculinity. Um, action oriented, gets it done, protective, authority, powerful, stability, a leader, a father, an establishment. So this is a you're probably going to need someone, this situation where you need to bring out those powers, you're going to need somebody standing by you to help you with these powers. Um, okay, let's see what they have for you. And obviously a male. So let's see. Okay, Miss Roxanne Tracy, here we go. There will come a time where you're going to have to just stand up and just fight, okay? That time is growing near. This will be one of those end all, be all kind of fights that are to break the bond you have with the person that you held so dearly. It's time to let go of that bond anyway. It has outlived its tenure. You can also end this bond early and get out of this big fight by just letting go. So obviously there's a person that you're very close to for years and years. It could even be a family member that is basically maybe going to test your limits. Something's going to happen. Anyway, they're saying the bond you had is broken. It's outlived its usefulness. It happens. It was there for what it needed to be. You can let go and don't have any guilt or anything like that. It has nothing to do with you. It's just that's the way shit is sometimes. That's what they wanted to tell you. And then I'm sure you have a question for me. Oh, for them. Sorry. Okay, the answer is yes. Okay, so the answer for you is yes too. Only one. Okay. Okay. I'm like, am I still live? Because nobody typed anything. Okay, we got it. Okay. So did that make sense, Miss Roxanne Tracy? You're very welcome. I don't know if you know who that person is, but because maybe this situation didn't happen yet, but just keep your eyes open for something like that. And don't stress yourself. Okay. Who is next? Okay. Next is Cassie. Cassie, are you still here, darling? We have Cassie, Jen, Lori, Andre, Kim. So 5 more. I'm just going to stop and take one more break. Yes, I do. Okay. Sometimes they tell you a little early, and I always go, don't tell them too early. But sometimes people, depending on what kind of person you are, you need to really start preparing a way ahead of time. I'm not that kind of person. I don't want to know too far in advance because then I get comfortable and I forget shit. Anywho, that's how that goes. Okay, so we'll take a quick break. We'll listen to what other songs should we listen to? Sure, we'll have a song to put on for you guys. And then take a quick break and we'll do the rest of them. But I gotta stretch.
Wake up, doom scroll, bad news buffet. Politicians talking like it's amateur play. Rights we already.
That's not the song. Sorry. I don't know. I'll put this one.
Mom would sit me in the living room way back when I was 3. The soap operas played every day, and she watching them with me. 30 years of faithful viewing, never missed a plot. Then some network geniuses let you person with a cooking and a talk show. I think I couldn't believe my eyes. My stories were replaced by brain rot. I said, who's making these decisions? Have they all lost their mind? hate TV. I hate TV. They took away my stories and they're handing me to free. I hate TV. I hate TV. Rachel's making me low and the girls on the view are yelling again. The commercials drive me crazy. The news ain't news to me. The music died on MTV. That's why I hate TV. Yeah. I gave it one more chance one day and started watching evening shows. Every show I got attached to got canceled right before the end. Cut me some slack. The soaps are gone, the news is weird, and TV forgot its charm. And the commercials need their jingles back. Somebody tell me the ending of Zoo. They left us hanging years ago without a single clue. Can the writers give us the answers? Maybe they're still wondering too. I hate TV. I hate TV. And don't get me started on the news or what they claim it is. They'll spend 6 hours breaking news about celebrities' cats biz. I'd rather watch Spain Drive than watch a gang quiz. I'll hit the cable boxes down. I'll wash them right back to the door. So the guy at Time Warner, I won't need this shit anymore. Then Verizon got the same speech when I finally had enough. Why am I paying all this money for a pile of reruns and a bunch of fluff? The commercials last forever, and our show is barely 30 minutes. Who came up with that theory? If I hear one more drug ad, they will be prescribing me therapy. Side effects may include sneezing, itching, dizziness, side dreams, fusion, idiots tap into the urge to buy a llama, and in rare cases, death. Wait, what? I hate TV. I hate TV. Give me all 80s movies and some rock and roll history. I hate TV. I hate TV. I stream my old favorites and let the cable companies be. So know me your powder, 'cause I still hate TV. No soaps, no ending. Cable bill canceled. Reality TV. I'm reality breaking news. Still breaking MTV. Play a music video already. And if you're looking for me, I'll be watching a movie from 1973. Yep, I still hate TV.
Okay, that one I put that one on here because that that was like the faster version of the one that I put out. And I said, well, I'll use that version because it's a good one too, but it was just like so fast and I couldn't understand all the words. And when I write a song, I want you to understand the words. Anyway, that's just me. But I still like the beat and everything to that one. So yeah, it has a good dance beat, that one. That's why I said I like that one, but I think it's like you can't understand all the words. So the one that I put on the YouTube channel is a little slower where you can understand the words, but okay. Kathy, is Kathy still here, my darling? Did you see her? Did you see my Kathy? I don't know. I know she came in and said hello before, but she's in a different time zone, so sometimes she has to go. Kim, you weren't here in the beginning. Kim, you remember Carl who always used to come in on Thursdays when Mary and I would do our live streams. You know Carl. He always used to come in with Shire. I did see the fireworks. I posted them on my on my page. I do have more like that I took from just my backyard on the actual 4th of July. Because our fireworks here in this town, they did it the Thursday before. So, yeah, so then I did get some from like the backyard with the baby, but I did see fireworks. Yeah. Yes, Carl Williams, Kimmy. He passed away. I think in March or late February or early March. Yeah, the bridge caught fire. Yeah. That was probably that was on the 4th of July. It was probably the Macy's people. Because they do it. The Macy's does it on the 4th of July. Like our little town, Astoria, does something in Astoria Park, and that's the ones I went to and I put up on the 4th of July. The video I put up. Uh, we were there. The bridge didn't get on fire, so yeah, yeah. We just found out because of Mary and I were talking about it. I'm like, did you hear from Carl lately? Because we haven't been going. You haven't been going live because she's still in the hospital, and now they found something else. So please keep your prayers for Mary. Um, so yeah, so she's like, no, I'll get in touch with him, and she tried messaging him, and he didn't get back to her, and then she went on his actual Facebook page, and the wife posted that he passed away. Um, so yeah. So I have a song for him. I'll be putting out on members only, and then I'll put it out in a little bit. And I actually have, because we used to leave each other like messages on Messenger, I actually have a voice note from him, and I put it at the end where it's his actual voice. So yeah. Hi, Corey. We have four more people, so technically not almost done yet. She's still in the hospital. Yeah. Um, and today they found something crazy. So yeah, I think she'll be in the hospital a little more. Anyway, it's not terrible, terrible what they found, but nonetheless, I'm sure then she'll end up being there a little more. All right. I don't see Kathy. I don't think so. I'm just gonna leave her maybe till the end, and we're gonna go to Jen. Okay. Thank you. Mary, yeah, Corey. Mary's still in the hospital. So she's been in the hospital, gosh, since February. Well, yeah, just about. She went into the hospital January, got out in February, and went to the like rehab place because that's where I went to Indiana in February. I visited her in the first week of February. She was in the rehab place. She went home for a week and ended up back in the hospital and has been there since. So yeah, since like the third week of February, she's been in the hospital. So yeah, so it's Corey. Prayers if you would, for good vibes. If you don't do prayers, that'd be lovely. Yeah. So thank you, Andre. Thank you, Corey. Okay, Jen, we're ready for you. What do you want? Jack to read for Jen. Okay, Jen, you're gonna get some Fey folk cards too. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. 108 degrees? What? Oh no. Well, I shouldn't talk. The other day here, we hit 110 for almost 4 days in a row. I think it was 3 days, it was about 110 degrees. Okay, the first one you got is the magical gateway, Jen. It takes courage and trust to venture into the unknown, yet this is where the greatest rewards are. It's time to step boldly forward without looking back. Then you have fairy spotting. It's time to go fairy spotting. It's said that seeing is believing, but in fact, the opposite is true. Believing is actually seeing. Okay, that's an interesting one. And then you have transformation. This fairy tells you to surrender to transformation in your life that's happening for your highest good. Embrace transformation. The best is yet to come. Oh, you got that one too. Good one. But yours is wet and mine is dry. It's true. The humidity is like deadly here. Like it will be like the other day, the actual temp was like 96, but because of the humidity, it felt like 105. And they were like, no, don't let the temperature fool you. I'm like, even 96 is a little high. Like, so, like today they were like, oh, it's going to be 86 degrees. Like, oh, that's going to be nice. And by like 11 o'clock when I was outside with the baby, I was like, oh, it's freaking hot. But you might have to go close the umbrella. Anyway, Jen, that was you. Let's see what they have to say to you. Oh, this is some message, Jen. Okay, here you go. I know you believe in more things than most, but we need you to believe a bit more. Believe that a better ending than your beginning is coming, that your heartache has not been for nothing. Believe in the power of believing, for that is where reality ends and manifestation begins. What the heck? They're giving away life secrets here. Are you people writing this down? Because this can go for everybody. Anyway, with that being said, does Jen have a question? Yep. Okay. Yep. Okay. And the answer for you is yes, Jen. By the way. Oh, thank you, Andre. But the rain is freezing like waterboarding. Oh, 74. Nice sleeping weather. You have 74 there? Oh, that's nice. It's only 70 here. Kim's up in the mountains in PA. Up in the mountains, it's always nice. Okay. Yes. Well, Jen, good things will come if you believe they will come. That was your message. If you bring the negative, basically, like, this is never going to happen, then it's never going to happen. So they're saying the biggest belief that you have to be believing in is that believe everything is going to be fine. I love that. I'm going to write that down somewhere, and I have to put that in one of my decks because I really love that. Believe in the power of believing, for that is where reality ends and manifestation begins. I just love that. Okay, anyway, thank you, Jack. I get all my good lines when I write my cards from them. I thought it was thunder. Oh, that happened. Okay. So we have Jen now. We have Lori. Let's see what we got for Miss Lori. And after Lori, we have Andre and Kim. Hey, let's see. Oh. They threw that one right out. So let's see what we got, Lori. That one. And Corey. This one's Lori. This one's Lori. Corey, you will be right after Kim. You're after Kim. This one's Lori. Sorry. Oh, yeah. Okay. So your first card is practice compassion. Empathy, understanding, love, and kindness. You're going to need to pull those out for something, Laurie. Your next one is take responsibilities for your actions and your emotions. Accountability, ownership, growth, maturity. And then you have practice self-care. Nurturing, restoration, rejuvenation, and well-being. So, you're going to have a situation where you're going to need all these compassions and, all these other things. Okay, let's see what's going on. Ooh, interesting, Lori. They started off with saying, okay, darling, you know that sometimes you gotta go. This is one of those times where the saying came from. When you gotta go, you gotta go. They weren't really talking about battle. Don't stay for comfort. Don't stay for the comfort of knowing, you know your enemy kind of thing. Don't stay for guilt. The only reason why you should stay in any relationship, in any place, in any situation is only stay if that's the only place you want to be. So basically telling you, so if they said situation, living, relationship, any place, so it could be anything. They're not telling your business. You're going to know. Only stay somewhere if it's the only place you want to be. Okay. Now, let's see if you have a question for me. Okay. The answer to your first question is yes. Right? Okay. And then there's another question? Okay. Okay. So yes to both your questions, Laura. Only two? Okay. Yes to both your questions. See that? They know. Two. Two yeses. You had two questions, right? They gave you two yeses. A mud bath. I don't know if I'd want to do that. I didn't even look at your thing, and you said you had to. They said the answer to the first question, so then I knew you had to. Okay, Andre's next. Andre, Kim, and then Corey. Yeah? Okay. Andre, I did find my box of goodies, so I think we can roll the dice today and give you some ones that you like. So here we go. Okay, thank you for that with some shit. I only write down the messages. I don't give them. Well, I pass them on. I'm only the messenger, don't kill me. But there was obviously a message in the message, so okay. Number 8. The number 8 is hiding. Oh, here it is. And the other one is okay. Okay. Let's see what you got. Okay, Andre. So your extra card is the Taurus. Purpose with passion, handle with care, determined, responsible, and reliable. And then you got the 8. And the 8 in numerology is, think of I circulate. So shared resources, working together, teamwork. It goes with Mars and Neptune and the sign of Scorpio. 8 symbolizes the flow of energy and supports prosperity, growth, and abundance. This house of power, authority, and efficiency is best suited for supporting extreme behaviors. Your life will be full of surprises if you reside here. It is considered very special because it symbolizes infinity. However, this is not ideal for joint families, so more like single um, people reside in the house of 8. And then you have the moon. And when you think of the moon, you think of in tarot the high priestess. It stands for ocean, crabs, um, females, water. Um, I think it's in the second house. It represents personal self and the feelings. It represents personal self, the feelings, and the unconsciousness. A reflection of the true self represented by the sun. Um, it's our deepest personal needs, our basic habits and reaction. The moon is goddess like, a symbolism of mothers. The moon can reveal awareness about the personality that will expand your understanding of your truest self. Okay. And then you have Leo, which is a fire sign. When you think of Leo, you can refer to the number 11 and the number 8 in the tarot and the King of Wands. Leo is ruled by the sun, the dazzling celestial body that governs life and vitality. Leo is represented by a lion. These spirited fire signs are the kings and queens of the jungle. They love to bask in the sunlight and celebrate themselves. They are natural born leaders that are artistically and creatively inspired. These astrological divas never get tired of lavish dinner parties and decadent designer wear. They give that one to you a lot. So I'm assuming if you're not super successful yet, you will be, Andre, and you will have a lot of dinner parties. Or you'll go to a lot of dinner parties. I don't know which one. But let's see what you guys have for you message wise. I think your spirit guide's being funny with you. Okay. Here you go, Andre. The more you work toward your goals, the closer you will get. However, um, a word from the wise: don't work so hard that you forget to play, and don't play so much you forget to work. Life is balance, so you should learn to juggle. Okay. This just means learn how to better your time and where to put it and what you're doing. And the answer to your question is yes. Okay. And that was for Andre. Yeah, I do. I love these pens because you can refill them. I always buy the refills and then forget where I put them. It drives me insane. Hi, Petrazi, honey. You're welcome, Andre. Thank you so much for hanging out and listening and getting a reading. We will see you maybe tomorrow when I'm with Eddie, maybe next Wednesday. We'll be here. Okay. We have Kim and then Corey. You're watching Benny. I know she went the same time as me. She usually doesn't do that, but sometimes people have only a certain amount of time to go live, so you got to go over somebody. So Erica, do you want a reading? You're a member, so of course you can have one. Good night, Andre. Because we have Kim and Corey left. Okay. Kim's next. And oh, of course. Of course, we have to give you the fairies too, Okay. Here we go. Of course I left a snack. What? What do you think? Oh, I know I have been busy, but I would never forget your snack. Oh, I didn't even have to barely shuffle. They gave you all three nature ones. So here we go. Your first one is go outside. It's time to go outside. It's time to go outside. Tune into the powerful piece of nature wherever you are and feel at one with your habitat. Okay. Then you have tree wisdom. This tree fairy will help you navigate through your current situation. Her flute can reveal insights and answers through the sound it makes. And then you have nature's sign. Okay. Be receptive to the subtle messages from nature as you go about your day. Nature talks to us continuously. We need only to open our hearts and minds. Okay, Kim, have you been like hanging out in the house? I know it's only 70 where you are, but that's still nice enough to go the heck out. What are you doing? Okay, let's see what that all means, Kim. 3 nature cards. You're the only one who got 3 nature cards today, so let's see. Okay, Sparks is giving you a riddle, Kim, obviously. Here you go. You ready? You're going to have to decipher it. Decipher it. Kim, the grass whispers in the morning wind. The flowers rustle their leaves in the evening breeze. And the tree stands tall, blocking the sun in the afternoon, giving you shade from a burn. Listen for your name in one of those three things. So either listen to the grass in the morning, or stand by a tree in the shade in the afternoon, or listen to the flowers. One of them gonna call your name, girl. I don't know what they're gonna tell you, but anyway, I think that's for you to figure out. Now, let's. Okay, yes is the answer. Okay, and yes to the answer. Yes is the answer to your question. Yeah, that was a nice one. Usually Sparks likes, fast and straight to the point. Today he must be in a good mood. I did put out little 4th of July little cakes, so I don't know, maybe he's happy to get dessert, so he gave you a nice little poem or something. Brittle. I don't know what it is, but you're gonna figure it out. Sure you will. Okay, Corey, you're next. Okay. Oh, I haven't read for you in so long, Corey. What was the last card? Okay. Yeah, go outside, tree wisdom, and nature sign. And the last card was nature signs. Be receptive to the subtle messages from nature as you go about your day. Nature calls to us continuously. We need only to open our hearts and minds. So yeah, that was the 3 cards you got. But I'm more than sure, Kari, that we wrote it down so I can figure it out. Although you might have a new one, but maybe not. Maybe not. Been so long, maybe you were on the older list. Okay. We will just ask for who's reading for you. And then I better write it down. In there. Because I hate that. You're welcome. Okay. Excuse me. You're pulling on my. Oh. Fabulous. Okay. Because Corey, way back when, didn't you have like a training one, and then you got a new guide, and then you had a second new guide? You had a few guides. This one I never met before, but I think it may be an animal guide. Okay, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong because I read a lot of cards. Here we go. With that being said, let's get going. Probably having coffee withdrawals, yeah. Well, regardless, I put coffee out at least once a day for them, sometimes more. My dad was a guy, the dragonfly named Myth, and an animal one too. Right. Okay. I was gonna say because I'm like, I'm pretty sure this is an animal guide. Okay. This one. Okay. Okay. Here are your cards. The first one is the King of Swords. Mind over matter. Do it by the book. Truthful, wise, rational, stern, precise, candid, logical, etiquette, especially be mindful towards legal matters, and detached. So that's the King of Swords, mind over matter. Then you have the Eight of Cups, and it's walking away. Release what doesn't serve you. Emotionally unfulfilled. Time to move on and letting go. And then you have the Four of Swords, which is no action or movement. Maybe you're feeling a little stagnant, exhaustion, dormant abilities, feeling restless, burned out, ghosting. Ghosting. It's funny they use that word. Or passive. Okay. Interesting. So let's see what's going on there. I love this little one's cute little accent, by the way. Wow. All of these are getting really deep now. Okay, so here we go. Ready? Corey, there's a swarm of bees coming your way. They want your honey. Keep them away. Life is good when you life is good when you stay true to who you are. And don't try to live up to people's expectations of who you should be. You're what the universe made you. Be proud and know that you are your center. You are your universe. So you have to keep you in mind too. Um, Basically, if you don't take care of yourself, nobody else is kind of thing, but a little differently in the way that you have to take care of your mind, your energy, and be true to yourself, basically. So plus I feel like you're exhausted because your guide is exhausted. So maybe take what women call a spa day, but a man spa day for yourself. Go fishing or something, uh, and relax. Okay, take a day off. Just finished my song for Monday. Great. Oh yeah, these cards, all of them are. All these came from Timu actually for a few dollars. I'm showing the other one because it's so hard to read this. So I'm like, okay. Oh, it's true. But it wasn't a ghost. It was I'll see if you can see him. If I could take this down. Do you see him? Say hi, Noonie. Can you see yourself? I don't know if you could see him. That's Noonie. Did you see him? I think so. I don't know. Like I'd have to go to the camera to really turn it around. There he is. That's my daughter's dog who's been staying with me this month while they're here. Hi, Nene. And he's very old. He's like 75 and dog year. He's old. Anyway, he pulled on the wire because I'm charging the phone, and that's why the phone moved. It was actually not any spirits this time. Sorry. Anyway, that's the story there. It was the dog. The dog did. I know. Usually I'm by myself, so when things move and shit, it's something else. But this time it was the dog. He was licking himself and he hit the tripod. Yeah, he's a cute dog. You're welcome, Corey. How about a pedicure? I need one of those. Yeah. Ooh. Danny did his song too. He finished it today. It's so lovely and sweet. I was thinking, no, I'll make a funny one because I had to make a rest in peace song for Carl. So I said, no, this one is going to be funny. So I made a super funny one, but he made like a really good, deep, crazy. I was like, oh my God, how'd you come up with that? Good one. So if you don't know, if you make music, any kind of music, AI or regular, or you sing or you play an instrument and you make music, Mondays, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you could pop over to Eddie and Jen's live stream and they're going to showcase the music. And sometimes when people write songs like us, then we have challenges. So all those songs will go out. You know, you'll hear them Monday and then I'll put them out. But anyway, um, yeah. So this week's challenge was Lost Keys. So you had to write a song either about lost keys or lost keys had to be somewhere in your song. So, yeah. Oh, tomorrow, Eddie and I go live around the same time, 7:05 Eastern Standard Time. So yeah, the I Hate TV I made for one of his. That was the comedic song. So every week we have a new challenge and we make a song, and then they go out on my channel eventually. Actually, I make like 2 a week, so sometimes more. So sometimes I get a little backed up on putting them out, but yeah. I don't have the app to make songs. Oh, yeah. They make almost everybody uses Suno, but I've been using Marika since before making songs were popular, I guess. So I didn't know about Suno. They gave me a deal on Marika. I use it and I like it. So, oh, that'd be awesome, Corey. We miss you. Definitely come by. We are gonna read some paranormal Reddit. I'm gonna try to see if I can make a video. If not, we're just gonna read it cold and see how it goes. Because I actually totally forgot Eddie because I was with my grandson. I thought they were supposed to be gone by Saturday, but they ended up staying an extra week because they're not finished the mud. It was so hot and humid, the mud that he was using to put up the sheetrock and all that, it was like not drying. So, that has to dry so you could sand it and do all the other stuff anyway. So they'll be here a little longer. So we'll have to read it cold this week. Oh, yours is funny too? That's good. And Danny's isn't, so we'll have a nice mix. I love seeing what everybody comes up with. Okay, I had one more person, didn't I? I'm over here yapping. Erica, did Erica want a reading? Where'd she go? Sorry, Erica. I know you. Are you here? Yeah, I know. You got to get ready for bed. Have a great night. Have a great night. I know he's working hard. Working hard, obviously, because you need a spa day. Okay. I just want to make sure while we're waiting on Erica, Petrazi, let me grab a smoke.
Shadows on walls, dolls on shelves, dark creepy halls and bouncing lone balls, dark web packages filled with sins, those are few of the scariest things. Green colored mist and deep whispering voices, good spirits and bad spirits. Haunted hotel rooms, skeleton hands that peek out from behind tombs, these are a few of the scariest things. Ghost under white sheets with no eyelashes, ghost hunters spin around when a mirror crashes, doors that fling open with no strings, these are a few of the scariest things. When the lights flicker, when the rock flings, when I'm feeling despair, I try not to remember the creepy things that I don't feel so scared. Lights on EMF, Voices on EVP, some haunted objects and a phantom breeze. Wooden rocking horses with rusty creaky springs. These are few of the scariest things. White floating mist, various whispering voices. Evil spirits, vengeful spirits, and old abandoned houses. Paranormal investigators hear a bunch of fluttering wings. These are few of the scariest things. Spirits hiding in mirrors with no reflection shown. Cemeteries at night with a moan and a groan. Creepy playground with swaying swings. These are few of the scariest things. When the
Okay. Grab the smoke. Grab the little something to drink. We got it. Oh, that'd be great, Eddie. I haven't seen. I haven't gotten any notifications for Sherry or Drew. I was like, maybe they're not doing YouTube anymore. I don't know. Maybe they're doing one of the other apps because there's so many other apps out there now people are using. So I wasn't sure. I was like, okay, I don't get any notifications. I checked the notifications. I go, okay. I looked at like Drew's channel and I couldn't see that she was live recently. So I was like, okay. I'll have to go back and look at Sherry's. I didn't. Did Erica get lost? Where'd you go? Just on YouTube. Oh, okay. They're still doing it. Like I said, I haven't got it. And when I looked at Drew's channel, I don't remember. Like I looked to see if she had anything new, and I didn't see anything. So I'm like, oh. But here's Pachazi. I was looking for you. I said, we're all ready for you. Okay, we have Erica. So let's go. Okay, let's see what we got for you, Erica. By the way, YouTube has upgraded their their member schedule. So if now going forward, because of inflation, I guess they made like the memberships $2.99, $3.99, and $4.99 instead of 1, 2, and 3. Anyway, fine, it's $1, but it's going forward to new members. So if you're a member, keep your in order to not pay the higher price, make sure you know everything's upgraded and it comes directly out of your account, so you don't have to worry, because it's across the board YouTube, not just me. I didn't change it, YouTube did. So just so you know. Okay. So, but yeah, if you're already a member, it stays the same. They want more money, I guess that's why, because they get a certain percentage. I don't know, whatever they get. They get some kind of percentage. I don't know. Anyway, like I said, you're locked in if you're already a member. And I'm assuming that goes for all channels. I wonder. Because they had a big thing this morning when I went on there saying, no, we're raising the prices. Both of these? Okay. Here we go. So your first one, Erica, is motivation. When spring approaches, the flower fairy urges you to spring into action. If there's something you've been merely thinking about doing, they say, get busy and just do it. Then you have light. The fairy queen of light comes to shed love and light onto your current situation and to remind you that light can penetrate any darkness. Ooh, and then you have abundance. Hello, good cards for you. Prepare yourself for incoming abundance. Release any mental blocks that you may have. In fairyland and human land, there is enough abundance for everyone. Yeah. I was giving the dog a pee break. Okay. Oh, and her fairy ride. Well, we like fairies, so I have a little fae folk that stay here. But does Drew go with her, or does Drew have anything? Ooh, sounds lovely. All right, let's see what Erica's guide has to say. Okay. Ooh, interesting. Okay, here we go. It's time to shine bright, not only in the land of the living, but in the spiritual land as well. There are more things you need to learn, but you will be learning some of them as you go. Um, it's important to remember the spiritual relationships go both ways. So if you've been doing some spiritual stuff or spiritual work, or even just asking the spirits for help or guidance, um, as you get the answers, you know, find out what they would like as, like, I call it payment, but it's really just like gratitude in return. Like, sometimes, like, my protector, I give him some tobacco, um, because I know he likes that. And my little spirit guides, I give them, like, you know, piece of orange, one little grape, something, um, to let them know that, hey, I appreciate you and the things you guys do. Um, so that might mean what they mean by the spiritual connection goes. It goes both ways. The relationship, like if you get something, give something. Like even if it's tiny, one, some dried cranberries or something, or like I said, anything you think they'd like. But yeah. Hey, Brandon. Oh, how's Scott? I hope he's well. Oh, of course, Petrazi. You can have a quick question. I know I'm late for a reading, but I have a quick question. If you remember my reading, you said you've seen wings. What types of wings? It was it was a detail I've been thinking about, and I have seen angels before. Okay, I don't think it was an angel, only because of her stance and the way she spoke. Um, I want to say that she was maybe an animal guide, so it was either um like a butterfly or a dragonfly that had the wings but portrayed themselves as a person. Does that make sense? Only because when you see that, when you uh, some people get nervous if they see it. Like my son, when he was younger, could speak to his animal guides, and when he told somebody he was talking to this bird, right? Um, they thought he was mentally insane. Um, so they try to kind of portray themselves as humans, but so that especially the little ones, I guess, don't or people don't mistake it for what it is. But she had wings. But I mean, maybe, just maybe, it could have been a sprite too. Uh, Fairy wings, butterfly wings, or like a dragonfly. But maybe, they'll tell us. I don't know. Okay. Oh, okay. So she's a nature. Oh, she's a nature fairy or fae folk, you know. But she's a nature being, what you would call a fairy, but they have a different name for them. The nature ones. I don't remember what it is, but yeah, like that. Special for nature. So you must be having to get more in tune with nature, that you have nature being as a guide. So, uh, yes, I thought of a dove right off. Oh, see, yeah, but she's some kind of nature like. They have a special name for the nature like fae folk, but Danny would know, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. But I'm very in tune that way. Yeah, see, you knew like fairy wings or like kind of knew that it was going that way. But yeah, that's but a nature one. So funny because we were reading fairy cards today. I seen four angels a long time ago, like a long time ago, like months. Months is not a long time ago. I remember though, it was a good like it was within a 12-month span. Yeah, early spring, yeah. And if you thought of Kim a dove right off the bat, then you might have a dove that's wanting to teach you something or talk to you or is around you. I love these, but they're too small. My angel just went upstairs with Manny. There you go. And Manny's your little angel, so you have an angel watching over him, of course. The angels have to watch over the angels. And I gotta go hide all the stuff again because my grandson is he opens and touches everything. I didn't realize my grandson is obsessed with the moon, right? And I didn't realize that. I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, at the 21st. Um, I didn't realize that I saw Eddie there, and they read your name, Eddie, at the end too. Tuesday. Um, I have a lot of animals and guides and guardians and tree gods, etc. I know. I know you do. And sometimes they're just passing by. Like I have ones that just hang out here because they like it and they're not ready to cross. Like there's a big ass lion in the backyard. I think there's an eagle too. Lots of crows and what are those red birds called? Cardinals. Cardinals love to come by and say hello. I have an octopus, a bunny, cat, dog. And the dog has been so good that I'm like surprised. But with my grandson and the kids and the cats and everything he goes through at home, probably the spirits don't bother. He more gets upset when the kid comes and starts like putting his fingers in his water bowl. Yes. Oh, you went over to Benny's live? I was here reading cards, so I missed her. But she knows I love her. I'll watch it back. Um, yeah. When it comes to the pagan world, I've been trying to figure out what I am, so that makes sense. Yeah, that probably has a lot to do with it. Thank you for the comment. You're welcome. You could thank her because she was kind enough to let us know. Sometimes the animal ones are iffy. They want you to find out, the animal guides want you to find out themselves. But however, she's not exactly an animal guide because she's a nature guide. Like she has something to do with nature, fairy kind of things. So, um, unlike animals, they'll let you know. So funny because usually the animal guides will be like, they know because like synchronicity and stuff like that, you kind of know. Um, you kind of know, but yeah, yeah. So sometimes it's not that they're there just to hang out, maybe, Kim. Hang out and shoot the breeze. Yeah. Kim meant you, Brandon. She wrote Corey because our friend Corey was in here a little bit. But yeah. Right, Kim. Hmm. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna let you go because I'm tired. We've been here 3 hours. 3 hours is kind of like when you're writing messages off the top of your head, it's like a lot. I'm surprised I haven't seen Emil, the fairy that comes around to visit. Oh, yeah. I have my little fairy Lily bin, and I always leave her something in the morning to eat. And she comes by. She likes to sit on in the kitchen. She's purple, and she has purple and white little like striped legs. Like they look like stockings, but they're part of her. It's hard to explain. But yeah, she comes all the time. She hangs out and she sits on the like where I clean the dishes, like the dish rack thing. But maybe she found like she could have found a boyfriend. That's why she hasn't been by in a little bit. I I want everybody to be in love and happy. I don't know. Kelly. Oh, there you go, Kim. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, everybody. Thank you to Kelly. And wait, I think I could see the fan funding here. Okay. Thank you to Eddie and Jen for the $5. Thank you to Kelly for the $10. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you being members. And yeah, we're going to see you. Thanks, Brandon, for coming by. We'll see you tomorrow at 21st Century Suffragettes, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then Eddie and I will see you here where we'll be reading some true paranormal stories to find out people's experiences. And that will be at 7:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I'll see you guys then. And until then, have a great day, night, morning, wherever you are. Somewhere I will get you guys a nice ending.
Remember, please discard all candy wrappers and popcorn containers in the nearest trash receptacle. Thank you. We are so glad you came. Okay, bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye. Is everyone gone? Huh? Good. Oh my gosh, my cheeks are killing me. I can't keep smiling like this anymore. I'm exhausted. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.